A night out on Broadway turned into a nightmare for Heather, who asked us not to share her last name. She says she ordered a ride home in October of 2023 and was assaulted by the driver inside the vehicle.
And then the next thing I know, he's pulled over somewhere and he's in the back seat. Um, and I just like completely froze. I told myself, like, just don't move a muscle. And if he thinks that you're sleeping, he'll stop. And he didn't.
Heather says the driver was Jamal Al-Akari, a man with a record that stretches back years. Court documents show multiple charges out of Maricopa County, Arizona in 2020, including harassment and stalking, and another charge in Kentucky for reckless driving. A few years later in Nashville, he faced grand jury indictments for aggravated kidnapping and sexual battery involving an incapacitated victim. Heather says the terror didn't end that night. She shared video of who she believes is Al-Kahari coming back to her apartment days later, trying to open her front door. She called 911 4 times before police arrived.
He came back to my house 3 days later, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and tried to open my front door. And I was inside my apartment, and I was just in fear and complete panic.
I confirmed Al-Kahari had previously worked for Uber and Lyft, but public records list his most recent employer as Burton Transit Nashville, a private black car company with hubs in Nashville, New Orleans, Las Vegas, and Seattle. I emailed Burton Transit multiple times on Friday and followed back up with them on Tuesday asking to confirm his employment and explain why he was hired despite his criminal history, but have not heard back. Heather says the assault changed her life, leaving her depressed, afraid to travel alone, and urging others to be cautious.
And especially women that are coming there for a birthday or a bachelorette party or something where they're not familiar with Nashville and how dangerous it could be. I just want people to know that this happened, this could happen, and you need to be extra, extra careful when you're getting a ride share from downtown.
After 2 years in fear, she says she finally feels some relief knowing he's behind bars.